It is time for Toy of the Week.
Toy of the Week! Matt!
Yes!
Matt! Last week we talked some Deathstroke.
We did.
And some Deadpool. And it got people excited.
It did.
And there were comments. And there were comments.
And there were comments.
And there was commentary. And there was suggestions.
Yes.
And you know what? It deserves a follow-up. So we're following up.
We are.
We're following up Deathstroke, Deadpool with, have you heard of the Taskmaster? Now, Matt, I know you. You're like, you got me a Taskmaster. What's a Taskmaster?
Exactly.
Matt, first of all, I just want to give an intro. Deadpool, you're going to stay down here. Dun, 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 dun. The big reveal. Do we notice orange and blue? Are we seeing some orange and blue?
They look very similar to me.
Orange and blue, Buccaneer boots. Oh, yeah. Buccaneer boots. Okay, Matt, Taskmaster was created by the same guy. We've got some people are having a good time tonight. Okay, listen to me. My buddies in the comic world, who will not go named, said, Liefeld, you got to take the audience deeper. You got to tell them about the Taskmaster.
Take us
and
there.
So here we are, Taskmaster and Deathstroke. Deadpool, we're kind of kicking you to the curb this week. You're not needed. We're going to do a Deadpool Spider-Man segment soon.
Oh, good.
But tonight it's all about dun 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 dun. Okay, here's the deal.
I love to have a theme song now.
Taskmaster was created, arrived in comics.
Yes.
An assassin, a bounty hunter, a gun for hire.
Yes.
He arrived in May. Of 1980.
Yes.
George Perez is a
Okay.
co-creator, illustrated him on his way out the door. George was my favorite illustrator at Marvel Comics.
Okay.
He drew the Avengers, he drew the Fantastic Four, he drew the X-Men Annual, he drew the Sons of the Tiger, he drew White Tiger. I mean, there's nothing George did that I don't have.
Okay.
But he broke every Marvel fan's heart to go to DC, where I was ready for DC to be great. And he arrived, and he arrived on the Teen Titans and transformed them, created Cyborg, all these new characters. But in issue 2 of the Teen Titans, in December 1980.
Same year.
Dun, 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 we got Deathstroke. And I just think that it's worth pointing out that Buccaneer gloves, Buccaneer boots, orange pouchies, orange, blue. Okay, and Assassin Hitman. Clearly, he's like, we're getting rid of the cape. The cape, Deathstroke, not having the cape. But listen, Taskmaster is a fan favorite.
Yep.
Huge character, but I mean, it's worth. No, I don't know if this influenced this, but George, introduced both of them within 7 months.
Yeah.
Out the door, leaving Marvel, he dropped Taskmaster on us, who to this day remains one of the favorite Avengers villains.
Okay.
He is also tangled with Deadpool several times. This particular Deathstroke, this particular Taskmaster comes in this awesome 2-pack, which highlights Marvel's greatest battles, and so Deadpool and Taskmaster, and this is an awesome chess piece of Deathstroke. But anyway, there are clearly similarities to the naked eye.
Yes.
And I think that's because George designed both of them.
Yeah.
Taskmaster is obviously not as well known, but if Ben Affleck dropped a video of Taskmaster
Then
tomorrow,
that's what we'd be
everyone would be
talking
like,
about.
Taskmaster, who's going to play Taskmaster, right? So, I mean, I think his fame still awaits him. But Deathstroke, I think, in my opinion, I see some similarities, and only George could tell us if he took some of those elements and because Taskmaster was he had a huge impact, and I will leave you with, you got to understand, you're a kid, you're going to the 7-Eleven, you're looking for the latest issue of Avengers, you're waiting, what's going on, what are they going to battle next? And there was no advance warning that he was coming. Matt, he just appeared.
Oh, wow.
Look at that. The Taskmaster. Avengers 196, May 1980, and I mean, he took down all the Avengers. Deathstroke, December 1980, arrives in the Teen Titans, takes down all the Titans.
Interesting.
And, we'll let you decide. Was George Perez maybe carrying some influence from Marvel to DC? And again, there's no accusations. These are great characters. I love them. You should know the history. You should know it beyond the Wikipedia, millennials. I was there. I can tell you, DC bros. I can tell you what was coming out. I was there. Bought the first appearance of Taskmaster. Bought the first appearance of Deathstroke. Didn't pay eBay money for either.
Yeah.
Bought them for, 50 cents, 60 cents. So anyway, that's our toy corner.
Good.
We have introduced Taskmaster, and got to end with the dun 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 dun. I mean, Orange and blue. Not red and black. No red and black. Not ninjas. A parrot for both of them. Arrgh. So that's Toy Corner for this weekend. Thank you.
In case you couldn't tell, we do not teleprompt this show. This is all live. This is all just happening right here.
Okay.
That's it for Toy of the Week. Make sure you join us on Monday, and we will see you then. See you later.